You know, we get to talk to Daniel Jones every week. More importantly, we get to listen to Daniel Jones every week. And the takeaway you get from Daniel Jones, first of all, he's not going to tell you too much. There's a lot going on in the head, but not a lot comes out of the mouth, and that's fine. That's the way he does his business with the media, and I got no complaints about it whatsoever. What I do think about Daniel Jones, though, and what I appreciate is that he is utterly consistent in his behavior, in his messaging. This is a consistent guy who prepares for everything that he does. That's really important as a quarterback. He doesn't differ. And another thing that he does that I think is really important is he absolutely has no hubris in him. He's not a braggart. He's not a guy who's there to fly his own freak flag and make people think that he's wonderful and that he's the best thing since spreadable butter. He's not that guy. He tunes out noise. He keeps the main thing. And that is why, in part, this team's 5-1. And you got a lot of guys on that offense playing really good football, from the protectors up front to the weapons on the outside to JT in the backfield.
I think we were confident. I think in the beginning of the season, and I think knew what we could be. There's a lot of work that has to happen before that, but I think we were confident in what we had, and still a long way to go, though. I think we all know that, and looking forward to the opportunity this week.
What was it that gave you that confidence?
Just good players. You look across the board, we got a lot of good players, smart coaches, and guys that want to work hard.
Yeah, you've played with some elite running backs in your career. What have been your observations of JT since you've been here?
Yeah, he's incredible. I think there's not it's hard to fully say how good he's been. He's been incredible in the run game. Obviously, explosive runs. He's found the dirty runs and made 2 or 3 yard runs, 6 or 7 yard runs, and then he's been big in the pass game too with running routes out of the backfield, check downs, making a guy miss, and keeping us on schedule. He's been really, really good.
You guys have been in a lot of types of games this year, comebacks, big leads. Here we are getting ready for week 7. What have you learned about yourself and this team right now as a group of guys?
Yeah, I think tough group, resilient group. I think on Sunday we had some things not go exactly our way, and we didn't maybe execute as well as we have in previous weeks, but found a way to win at the end and execute when it counted down the stretch. And I think that goes a long way. So we're hungry group, still working to improve how we can, however we can, and excited for this week.
It's a small fraternity of quarterbacks in the league. I know you're locked up on your own stuff, but do you pay attention to what other guys can do when you see a guy like Justin and realize the skill set he has?
Yeah, I certainly enjoy watching him whenever we have a crossover game on film or he's playing on TV. So a lot of respect for him as a player. He's a tremendous quarterback. Great, obviously great physical tools, and you can tell he really understands the game and sees it and knows where the ball's supposed to be.
You were teammates with Brett Rickman in Minnesota. What can you tell us about the quarterback being brought in to join the room?
Yeah, Brett's a great dude. He's super smart, and I think I was always really impressed by how that room operated and how all those guys helped Sam prepare to play, and Brett's a really smart, sharp guy, been in the league for a while and played in different offenses, so excited to get to work with him again.
How much has it helped you as a quarterback mentally, just your confidence, knowing you have the protection that you have week in and week out with these guys?
Yeah, for sure. It helps, just knowing, getting through progressions and knowing, you got time to find the guy. I think these guys have played incredible throughout the season against some good fronts and handled a lot of different stuff. So huge credit to them. It's been fun to be out there with them.
Do you say to yourself sometimes, like, man, I can't believe I had this much time to throw this ball? It's like I'm out here all day. Or take us through that.
Certainly. There's some plays like that when you go back and watch film and you're like, man, I had more time than I thought I did. I think stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun playing with these guys.
What does this Chargers defense do so well?
I think they're really disciplined. They do what they do, really, really well, and they you can tell they're on the same page. They communicate well. got good players, guys who fly around and play hard. So it'll be a good test for us.
Dave, can you sense when you got here that this is a group of guys around you on the O-line, tight ends, wide receivers, backs that have played together for a while?
Yeah, I think so. I think especially up front, you talk about the offensive line. There's some new guys in different spots this year, but I think just the way they communicate, the kind of the culture of the room, the standard of the room, you can tell that's extremely consistent, and guys who understand that, I think goes a long way. But yeah, throughout the offense, guys who know each other well, who've been in the system, know how to play together, how to help each other in certain situations.
Granted, you guys are playing against a different team, but it is the only building you guys have lost at this year. Is there, I don't know how you look at it, an extra sense of urgency to get back in that building and maybe get a bad taste out of your mouth? Does it help that you've played there already? How does that go through?
I don't think we really care where we play. I mean, I think wherever we're playing, we're certainly focused on winning. So, yeah, same place we played a few weeks ago, but we know we've got to execute, regardless of where we're playing, and we're excited to go back out there.
Daniel, your name has come up in the MVP conversation. What does that mean to you?
Not much after 6 weeks. We got a long way to go, and like I said, I've really enjoyed playing with these guys, and I think we got a lot of talented players across the board, and just try to do my part of that.
Riley mentioned that he's been following you pretty intently and watching everything you've been doing. How have you seen him grow as a sixth-round rookie throughout this year to now as a backup?
Yeah, I think he's worked extremely hard since the day he got in here to learn it and pick it up. He's a smart guy, very very talented and been fun watching him. So he's been fun to work with, great energy and spirit in the room, and has helped me a ton. So. Yeah, he's made a lot of progress. I think he'll be ready to roll on Sunday.
You see what I'm saying about Daniel Jones? I mean, week after week after week, I post these videos of Daniel Jones' media availabilities, and you can watch all of them. Tell me one from another. They're 5-1, so you've got 5 that have come after a win and 1 that's come after a loss. See if you can tell which one was after a loss. I guarantee you can't, unless he's asked specifically about the loss. But behaviorally, that guy is locked into keeping the main thing, and doing what he needs to do to put his team in a position to win on Sundays. I don't know what happened in New York, but Daniel Jones is displaying a lot of the traits of a very successful guy.